From the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA. This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
We begin this week's episode with an anonymous quote, which says, "Effective e-governance is the cornerstone of a modern, responsive government, leveraging technology to deliver transparent, efficient, and citizen-centric services." E-governance represents a paradigm shift in how government interacts with their citizens, businesses, and various stakeholders. By digitizing administrative processes, governments can streamline operations, reduce bureaucratic red tapes, and provide services more swiftly and effectively. This digital transformation is not merely a matter of convenience. It is a critical component of sustainable development, economic growth, and social equity. On today's episode, we are looking at e-governance advancements, NITDA's contributions to enhancing government service delivery through digital technology. I am Uwa Suleiman, and this is NITDA Impact.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
You can be a part of this program by logging onto our website at www.nitda.gov.ng or any of our social media handles displayed on your screen. Let's take a look at our top stories for the week. NITDA hosts UK delegation to discuss national blockchain policy. NITDA ASEFAB explore collaboration to enhance healthcare delivery through digital technology. Plus, NITDA DG advocates for digitization of supply chains in Nigerian small-scale farms. And now the news in detail. The National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, recently hosted a delegation from Hertfordshire Law School, United Kingdom, led by Dr. Chamu Kapuswami at its corporate headquarters in Abuja. NITDA Impact correspondent Kinyose Nwaboike reports that the purpose of the visit was to discuss Nigeria's national blockchain policy and share research findings relevant to the policy's implementation.
The National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, plays a pivotal role in the formulation and implementation of Nigeria's national blockchain policy. As the primary government body responsible for promoting and regulating information technology in the country, NITDA spearheads efforts to accelerate the adoption of blockchain technology across various sectors. The delegation from Hertfordshire Law School, UK, led by Dr. Chamu Kupuswami, paid a courtesy visit to NITDA's corporate headquarters in Abuja to discuss the national blockchain policy and share their research findings as well as make recommendations. In his address at the meeting, the Director General of NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi, CCIE, emphasized the alignment of the team's recommendations with Nigeria's aspirations for blockchain technology. He highlighted the importance of blockchain in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's vision for accelerating technology adoption in the country. The DG also stressed the importance of collaboration and inclusion, suggesting that the research be presented to National Blockchain Policy Steering Committee for their endorsement and adoption before its implementation by NITDA.
So I think it's good we present this research to the steering committee, get their buy-in, then let the steering committee adopt it for implementation. You know, sometimes when you have a participatory framework, we don't want it to be like just NITDA is working with you in silo to impose something on the other members. So we can schedule a meeting with the steering committee members, let you present the white paper and the recommendations to the steering committee. When they adopt it, then they can bring it to us for implementation. And for me also, I want us to strengthen the partnership beyond just research on how can we work together to implement some of these recommendations.
Earlier, the head of the delegation, Dr. Chamu Kupuswamy, stressed the immense potential of blockchain technology in addressing land administration as well as its application in business and investment. She presented some research findings as well as recommendations relevant to the implementation of Nigeria's national blockchain policy.
But we are very interested in multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary research, and there are several legal areas that touch on technology. So we do everything from the private law side, like intellectual property rights and how technology is protected through that, as well as the public law side, which is how technology can help in poverty alleviation, how technology can help with health, technology can help with other development issues. So that's our approach to blockchain per se. How could blockchain be a force for good, not just from the technology point of view, but how could it address some of the bigger issues, development issues that we have in our country? So that's just a brief about us.
This meeting aligns with the seventh pillar of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's key priority areas, which seeks to accelerate diversification through industrialization, digitalization, creative arts, manufacturing, and innovation. King Wabuke reporting for NITDA Impact.
The National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, is set to collaborate with the Africa Center of Excellence for Population Health and Policy, ASEFAP, Bayero University, Kano, to enhance healthcare delivery across the country through digital technology. This was disclosed when the director of ASEFAP, Professor Hadiza Shehu Galadanchi, and her team paid a courtesy visit to the Director General of NITDA, Kashifu Inua Abdullahi, CCIE, at the agency's corporate headquarters in Abuja. NITDA Impact's correspondent, Saadatu Sahabo, brings us details.
In line with the sixth pillar of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's key priority areas, which seeks to focus on education, health, and social investments as essential pillars of development, the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashifu Inua Abdullahi, CCIE, recently hosted the Director of the African Center of Excellence for Population Health and Policy, Bayero University, Kano, Professor Hadiza Shehu Galadanchi, and her team at NITDA's corporate headquarters in Abuja to discuss how to leverage technological innovations to transform healthcare delivery in Nigeria. Speaking at the meeting, the NITDA boss reiterated his agency's commitment to supporting initiatives that align with the government's priority areas, emphasizing the agency's dedication to fostering technological solutions that enhance the quality of life for Nigerians. The DG highlighted the pivotal role of technology as an enabler across various critical sectors, adding that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is big and loud on healthcare.
And also the president is big and loud on healthcare as well. So to achieve that at NITDA also, we crafted our strategic roadmap and action plan, which has 8 strategic pillars. The first one is to foster digital literacy and cultivate talent. We have set a target for ourselves through our national digital literacy framework to achieve 95% digital literacy by 2030. And we have a midterm target of achieving 70% by 2027. To do that, we have designed, or we are designing 3 initiatives that will help us to achieve that. We have the digital literacy for all, looking for the informal sector, how we can reach at least 30 million Nigerians from now to 2027. And we are also working with the Minister of Education to review curriculum to infuse digital literacy and skills through our formal education.
On her part, the director of the African Center of Excellence for Population Health and Policy, Professor Hadiza Shehu Galadanchi, outlined a series of ambitious initiatives for potential collaboration with NITDA. According to her, these initiatives aim to transform healthcare delivery and foster innovation in Nigeria.
But what is important and really related to our visit today is that we introduce what we call healthcare entrepreneurship and innovation. And this is a program 2 years ago, and with a mission to train, mentor, and support students, faculties, and entrepreneurs and innovators on healthcare entrepreneurship and innovation. We conducted innovation and intellectual property training of healthcare entrepreneurship boot camp and a pitching event in 2023. And in that pitching event, we had 40 innovators in Kano, young innovators that applied for it, and we got about 14 that we felt were ready, and they bidded, and we got about 4 that we selected as the best, and we actually support them with seed grants so that they can further their ideas.
The meeting concluded with a mutual agreement to explore further collaboration opportunities with a focus on creating sustainable and impactful technological solutions for Nigeria's healthcare sector. Saadat Sahabo reporting for NITDA Impact.
The DG of NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, has underscored the transformative power of digital technology in Nigerian agriculture, calling for the digitization of supply chains in small-scale farms. The DG made the call during the launch of the survey on digitization of supply chains in small-scale Nigerian farms in Abuja. NITDA Impact correspondent Matthew Eloy completes the report.
Integrating technology into farming practices is crucial for modern agriculture as it enhances efficiency, productivity, and sustainability, ensuring farmers can meet the growing global food demand. Technologies such as precision agriculture, IoT, and data analytics enable farmers to optimize resource use, reduce waste, and improve crop yields. It is for this reason that the Director General of the National Information Technology Development Agency, NITDA, Kashifu Inuwa Abdullahi CCIE, has called for the digitization of supply chains in Nigeria's small-scale farms. In his keynote address at the launch of the survey on digitization of supply chains in small-scale Nigerian farms in Abuja, the DG, who was represented by Engineer Salisu Kaka, Director of the Digital Economy Development Department, emphasized the importance of integrating digital solutions into farming practices to boost productivity and profitability.
There is no doubt that value creation digitization can provide. When we talk about digitization of agricultural practices, we are looking at sustainable farming practices that increase farmers' incomes and a more robust agricultural sector. According to the Food and Agricultural Organization of United Nations, FAO, agriculture contributes 33% to Kenya's GDP. Japan International Cooperation Agency, JICA, through its Small Horticulture Empowerment and Promotion (SHEP) approaches, they succeeded in 2023, between 2007 to 2009, double the income of over 2,500 farmers. In 2021, during the initial phase of the NSB's Climate Resilience Project, carried out in Africa, Fresh Crops Corporation Limited was an agricultural business supported to digitize several companies' processes, boosting productivity and incomes for smallholder farmers in Kenya. By leveraging social media and bulk SMS systems, Fresh Crop connected farmers directly with consumers, thereby eliminating the need for farmers to walk through long distance to sell their products. Great direct access to buyers and the ability to network through SMS updates allow these farmers to make higher profits. NITDA has been actively supporting the growth of Nigerian agricultural sector. One of the key initiatives, the National Adopted Village for Smart Agriculture, has engaged over 965 farmers in integrating technology into agricultural practices.
In his address, co-founder of AgroVestor and a beneficiary of NITDA's iHash incubation program cohort 2, Bayo Adewoye, said the project aims at paving innovative ways for farmers to enhance their earnings using digital tools, thereby improving efficiency in harvest management and expanding market access.
The project itself is about empowerment, empowering smallholder farmers, enabling them not just only to go to farm, plant crops and feed themselves alone, but just, to able to empower themselves, empower their families, and also to make a living out of it. Not just about going to farm alone, but about making a meaning and a living out of farming. And that encompasses of a lot of processes that need to be involved, which inclusive of knowledge, understanding how you can do the farming in a more sustainable way, and also building something tangible out of it, making it a business, not just farming activities alone.
The event, organized by Agrovestor in collaboration with NITDA, the Office for Nigeria Digital Innovation (ONDI), and the Japan International Cooperation Agency (JICA), brought together farmers and other stakeholders to discuss and explore digital strategies tailored for small-scale farmers. This aligns with the third pillar of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's key priority areas, which seeks to boost agriculture to achieve food security. Matthew Eloy, reporting for NITDA Impact.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Time now for NITDA cybersecurity updates.
Work from home safety tips is what we are going to share with you on this week's cybersecurity update. I am Mansur Ali Hassan and thank you for joining us. Working remotely has become increasingly popular recently, especially since the COVID-19 pandemic. Remote employees often access corporate networks and sensitive data from outside the traditional office, leading to new cybersecurity risks and challenges. Let's explore key considerations for working from home or working remotely more securely. While selecting a workspace that will be convenient, it is important that the space in question isn't a place where people can shoulder surf, look over your shoulder at what's on your screen. Use secure virtual private network (VPN) connections when accessing company resources remotely. Ensure you have multi-factor authentication enabled on the accounts you use to work. Ensure your home network is secure by using strong password for Wi-Fi access. Keep your work devices secure by using antivirus software, enabling firewalls and installing updates. Regularly back up your work data to a secure location, such as a cloud storage or an external hard drive. That's all we have for you this week. Stay tuned for more updates and thank you.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
This week, our insight is on e-governance advancements, NITDA's contributions to enhancing government service delivery through technology.
E-governance represents a paradigm shift in how governments interact with their citizens, businesses, and various stakeholders. By digitizing administrative processes, governments can streamline operations, reduce bureaucratic red tape, and provide services more swiftly and effectively. This digital transformation is not merely a matter of convenience. It is a critical component of sustainable development, economic growth, and social equity. The federal government of Nigeria recently launched the second phase of the Nigeria e-Government Master Plan to ensure seamless and inclusive access to digital services and enhance transparency in government processes. This initiative is a collaboration between the Federal Ministry of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy and the Republic of South Korea through the Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, implemented by NITDA. The project's deliverables include the Enterprise Architecture Framework, which aligns government operations with information systems and technology infrastructure. This implementation has resulted in various programs and initiatives such as clearing multiple IT projects, improving the national IT clearance policy, assessing IT systems and digital services in 200 federal and public institutions, developing the Nigeria Government Enterprise Architecture Portal, establishing Digital Transformation Technical Working Groups (DTTWG) in 100 federal and public institutions, training 442 DTTWG members, and engaging 10 federal public institutions under digital transformation performance and readiness. NITDA has been instrumental in driving the adoption of e-governance in Nigeria, recognizing the immense potential of digital technology to improve public sector efficiency and accountability. One of the agency's flagship initiatives is the Digital State Initiative, which aims to digitize state government operations across Nigeria. This initiative involves the implementation of e-governance solutions that automate processes, enhance data management, and facilitate real-time communication between government entities and citizens. Another notable notable achievement of NITDA in advancing e-governance is the establishment of the National Public Key Infrastructure, PKI. This initiative enhances the security of digital transactions and communications by providing a framework for the issuance and management of digital certificates. By ensuring the authenticity and integrity of digital interactions, the PKI boosts trust in e-government services and promotes the adoption of digital solutions across various sectors. Moreover, NITDA's focus on cybersecurity has been crucial in safeguarding Nigeria's digital infrastructure. The agency's proactive stance on cybersecurity readiness, including the development of a skilled cybersecurity workforce and the establishment of robust incident response mechanisms, has fortified the nation's defenses against cyber threats. This commitment to cybersecurity ensures the resilience and reliability of e-governance systems, protecting sensitive information and maintaining public confidence. According to the NITDA boss, Kashfa Inu Abdullahi, CCIE, under the Strategic Roadmap and Action Plan SRAP 2.0, the infrastructure pillar of the project is dedicated to ensuring seamless and inclusive access to digital services. NITDA is coordinating the process and has made significant progress in positioning the overall government enterprise architecture as a cornerstone for building the foundation for digital governance in Nigeria. NITDA's collaborative approach involving partnerships with public and private sector entities, academia, and international organizations has amplified the impact of its e-governance initiatives. By fostering synergies and leveraging diverse expertise, the agency has been able to scale up its projects and extend their reach across the country. These partnerships have facilitated knowledge exchange, capacity building, and access to cutting-edge technologies, further enhancing Nigeria's e-governance landscape.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Our tech tips for the week is on hardware best practices. Keep your computer vents unblocked to avoid overheating, as overheating can damage internal components and decrease performance. Elevate laptops or use cooling pads for better air circulation. Your hardware is the backbone of your digital experience. Taking good care of it not only prolongs its lifespan, but also ensures that you are getting optimal performance. These tech tips can help reduce the risk of untimely disruptions and hardware failure. With that, we conclude the Hardware Best Practices series.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
Up next is Innovation Hub.
My name is Joyce Gomina. I'm the Executive Director of Philip Academy, and I'm a proud beneficiary of the Ideas program. When I started, about a week after, I was wondering, what have I gotten myself into? Am I sure I want to continue with this? But I couldn't resist the amount of information and knowledge that was being shared at no cost. So it was very heartwarming. So I continued, and over time, because my organization does a lot of digital training, I was able to learn from how they were executing their digital classes. I remember having conversation with the technician that was coordinating the digital live streaming of the class, just to ask him all the different things that he was doing and to see how I can use that to improve on our own practice. Even the response rate when we have issues, how our instructors are very accessible, the amount of knowledge that is being dished out has really been very impactful to me as a person and even as a career woman. And also, my son is actually part of this class because we actually go through some of the lectures together, and he has been so happy learning some of the things I am learning about applied artificial intelligence.
This is NITDA Impact, your guide to a digital Nigeria.
NITDA's collaborative approach involving partnerships with public and private sector entities, academia, and international organizations has amplified the impact of its e-governance initiatives. By fostering synergies and leveraging diverse expertise, the agency has been able to scale up its projects and extend their reach across the country. These partnerships have facilitated knowledge exchange, capacity building, and access to cutting-edge technologies, further enhancing Nigeria's e-governance landscape. To learn more on how you can benefit from our activities, kindly log on to our website at www.nitda.gov.ng or any of our social media handles displayed on your screen. Until we come your way next time, our special appreciation goes to the President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Honorable Minister of Communications, Innovation and Digital Economy, Dr. Bosun Tijani, the Director General of NITDA, Kashifu Inua Abdullahi, CCIE, and the entire management and staff of NITDA for this program. I am Uwa Suleiman. Thank you for watching.